Hi, this is Mark, and I am going to respond to the Rare tag as well. People were asked to show their rare game items. So yeah, a couple of the rare items. I don't think the this wireless GameCube controller is very common in the Netherlands, at least. So yeah, I've got that. And then some rare stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, my command center. It's actually the video pack, the Odyssey 3. Actually, the command center, and this is the PAL edition with RGB output. Which is very nice. So that's pretty rare. The command center. The 7800 Pac-Man collection from Atari Age is pretty rare. It sits in my 7800. This great cartridge, and it's to Mark Vergeer from Daniel Bienvenu, October 16, 2009. It's a pretty rare cartridge. It's the wonderful game of Ghost Blaster, which is quite a rare homebrew, I think. There's only a couple of hundred made, and this is the 10th anniversary special edition. So yeah, some more rare stuff. Yeah, Gunneck on the NES. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, Gunneck on the NES. It's a great compile shooter, and it's not very common. So I guess you could call this a rare game. Yeah, I think Rainbow Islands is not that common. Let me see. Yeah, and I've got a ton of these multi-cards, which may be common, but not as much, I think. Let me see. Yeah, and then I have this. I have a couple of let me see. A couple of Saturn games that are yeah, Pandemonium. This is Pandemonium. It's a real PAL, but it's one of these demo discs. It says Pandemonium. I think this may be a pre-production copy, so that's pretty rare. Let me see. Yeah, I think this Sonic 3D was also a review copy, and yeah, I'm not sure where I left my other. I've got quite a few Saturn review games, but for some reason I can't seem to find them right now. So let me see. Yeah, and I've got a couple of I have a couple of Xbox games that were preview, or what is it? Review copies, not for resale. I'm not sure where to find. Oh yeah, and some empty beer cans that are pretty rare. Not at all, but oh yeah, and of course I have a top loader as well. So people have been saying that it's rare. Well, at least in Europe, it's very rare. This is the NTSC American version with RF out, and I'm only able to play it through this VCR. This did come out in PAL in New Zealand and Australia, and the PAL version did offer AV out, just like the Japanese Famicom, what is it, 2. which looked very similar, but of course had a smaller slot for Famicom cards. So yeah, that's basically it. Well, yeah, a working ColecoVision, of course. I mean, these systems are plagued by a lot of hardware faults. My ColecoVision, this is actually the second one. The first one did have a lot of problems. A lot of the problems stem from the power switch, which is very difficult, or how do you say it, very complicated, because it's actually a double power switch. One provides power to one part of the system, and then the other part of the switch provides power to the other part. It's like a 2 voltage system, and a lot of the times this switch sort of craps up, resulting in lack of power for one of the systems, one of the subsystems. And my other ColecoVision actually has corrupted video because of that. So, and oh yeah, also another rare item is actually a PAL version of the TurboGrafx, because it actually wasn't originally released in Europe, at least not in my part of the world. It was released in Spain, and this is a great import, Spain and the UK, I guess. So so yeah, this is actually all my stuff. Yeah, I got some, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, I've got this multiple times, so I mean, it's supposed to be rather rare in the US. The Crow just showed us. So yeah, I've got a, oh yeah, and some Neo Geo CD, but Neo Geo CD is not very rare. I mean, a lot of people have those. Neo Geo AES, it's not very rare, but yeah, a lot of people have those as well, but they're expensive. Got a couple of games. The Master System Converter, or the Power Base Converter, which this actually works on both NTSC and PAL systems. Yeah, not really very rare. Oh, perhaps this game. It was actually banned. It's the Munchkin, Casey Munchkin game, which was too similar to Pac-Man. And this is actually an example of the PAL Odyssey 2 cards, and they feature a nice inlay book and a part for the cards to be stored. And yeah. Oh, and this may be interesting. This is actually Smithereens, the game that the Crow recently got, and it doesn't feature any high scoring on top, whereas the NTSC version does. And the English name is actually Stone Sling instead of Smithereens, so the game is a bit different. Let me see, and then I've got some Video Pack Plus, Odyssey 2 Plus cards that came out pretty late in the lifespan of the Odyssey 2, so they may be considered a bit rare as well. Let me see. Whoops. Okay. Let me see. The Video Pack Plus, Killer Bees, and you can see the difference. This is the regular Odyssey 2, and this is actually the output, the command center for Video Pack Plus system is actually outputting. And so this is Killer Bees, also known as Video Pack 52. And then we have, and this is one of my favorites, Terrahawks. It's actually a licensed game, Gary Anderson's Terrahawks, and it's a very nice space shooter. And I think I made a video on it earlier, but yeah, this is what you see without the plus, and this is what you see with the plus. It's just a background, but still very nice game. And let's go see the other plus cards. Nightmare, and this is a Video Pack 53. This is one of the latest games that, one of the last games that was out there, a haunted house game. So this might be considered pretty rare. And the last, one of the last games is Neutron Star, which is game 50. This is even later. Neutron Star, Video Pack Plus, and yeah, Brazil and the Netherlands pretty much were the countries where the last strongholds of the Odyssey 2 or Video Pack. And yeah. So, well, this really is. Oh yeah, and rare items, of course, are these art things, because yeah, I mean, they're quite unique as I made them myself. So yeah. Oh, bunch of Smurfs, collection of Smurfs. Well, a sealed pool position. I mean, sealed 2600 games are, by their very nature, pretty rare, because a lot of them have been played, of course, but yeah, a sealed pool position. I've got a playable card, so, you know, I thought, well, let's keep it sealed. Yeah, I don't think of any other very rare items. So yeah, that's basically my video response on rare video items. Not that many, I must say. Mark signing off, and I'm back with another video soon.